Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Virgo, as you can see, I already shuffled out the cards. Your message today, I'm just putting it out there. There's a huge shift, there's a huge change with this Pluto energy that has moved into Aquarius, and it's semi-permanent for the next 19-20 years. I have a new guide that has come through as well. So you were getting one of those messages, like Leo didn't quite fall into the category. They were given a very distinct message around Pluto. Taurus, Cancer, and Gemini got pretty interesting messages. You have one that's kind of on the same lines as them. I will say that this Pluto energy it's hitting Aquarius in a way that it's basically saying, you thought you knew. Well, I'll tell you what you know. Or like, it's just kind of like that. So, because in this reading, okay, I'm just going to start reading your energy. So I'm looking at what your energy is. And then what is the energy that benefits you? It's for your highest good. And then what is the energy that does not benefit you? That's not for your highest good. So you've pulled out a really curious combination here. You've got the bridge. So your energy here is the bridge, but you have the starfish with it. So the starfish can be about superficial things. Like it's really pretty on the outside, but there's not much substance inside. And it's almost like you're, right, it feels like teaching something. Like there's an adult hand and there's the young child taking all this wonderful knowledge, taking this wonderful wisdom, but it's superficial. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? This is how this guy, I'm just going to tell you right now, this guide is just telling it like it is. And I feel like I'm sort of like the translator, right? As a reader, and the guide comes in, and it's like, I feel like we all had the same guide for, I don't know, the last 5 years on my channel, or, you know, certain ones that interchange, but they were all sort of in a similar energy. This one is like, just like, I feel like I've never talked to you like this before, but this is how it's going. So just bear with me. You know, I'm getting familiar with talking to you all like this too. So I'm going to tell you why that whatever it is that you're trying to share, or knowledge that you're passing on, or how you're bridging a gap between one group and another. It's superficial. It's like it's saying it's superficial. It looks nice and shiny. It feels easily accepted. How is an easy way to get a little kid to take something? Make it bright and shiny, right? Make it bright and shiny. And be like, oh, okay, right? It's that vibe, okay? Because this is the energy that is not in your highest good, that doesn't benefit you. It's fascinating. It's the mother cobra. So it's the mother cobra. But the cobra talks about sort of like this energy between student and teacher. So like, right, there are points in time when we are a student of life and we are learning. We could be learning from someone who's more experienced in something that we want to be more knowledgeable in, right? So we enter that relationship as a student. At the end of that relationship, hopefully, we may have become the master in that, and then someone else may want to learn from us. Then we fall into the position of the teacher. So there's something here that I feel like your mother has taught you that is very superficial. I'm just gonna say. I don't know. It's just really coming across like that. I love all your moms. They're or if you want me to or not, whatever. Some of them maybe don't deserve that. I don't know. But there's something here that you are passing on, and it's easily and readily acceptable or accepted because it's just coded. It's coded in something. It feels like if I take this, it doesn't do me any harm. It doesn't do me any, it's just, it's nice to look at. So I'll take it. But it also, see, here's the thing. I feel like there's something about what your mother taught you, or maybe how your mother watches you. I don't know. See, right, like it's his hand over the egg, because the mother energy, like it has this this dual representation to it, where it releases, but it also stifles and suffocates or holds on to, right? If you think about like the whole process of motherhood, She has the baby in her belly. She's holding it to her. The minute she gives birth to the baby, she's released it. She's released it. And no sooner does she release it, she brings it back to her, right? And then it's like that throughout. I mean, in a somewhat healthy mother-child relationship. The mother cuddles, releases. Okay, you go learn how to do that. Fall down, hurt yourself, cry. Oh, mother picks you up. Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta go. Okay, go again, right? It is this. So there might be something about that. It could have something to do with how we hang on to relationships, or if we should or not. It's giving people freedom or not giving people freedom. There's a lesson here, and you might be passing it on to your own child. I don't know the way that comes across, right? It's superficial. And maybe it looked good when Pluto was somewhere else. Oh, all right now. Okay, so the energy that benefits you is quite fascinating. The village and the oyster. I'm going to tell you right now that it does take a village to raise a child, right? Which is kind of funny. The way we're talking about it, it does take a village to raise a child. It absolutely does, because of this problem over here. And a mother and a father, they don't know everything. And the more experiences that a child or anyone learning and growing can gain, the more tools and the more they are capable of thinking and processing for themselves and being able to discern and navigate, right? So I feel like, though, that there's something about you that has gone unnoticed. You have unnoticed this about yourself. I feel like the village is going to teach you this. The village is going to show you this. And it's perhaps something that's been very, very difficult for you. Maybe it's a lesson. Maybe there's some mistakes that you've made, or you didn't feel like they were mistakes at the time because, you were going on what you thought you knew. That might be coming from this avenue over here. Your mother could actually even be like an actual teacher. Like for some of you, if this really, really resonates, like maybe your mother even was in the profession as a teacher. So, because the lesson that you see yourself as superficial on some area here. But because, and so you pass that on. You're passing that on. I'm telling you, Pluto's really getting right into it. It didn't waste any time. It wasn't one of those new employees that comes in and makes sure everyone feels comfortable with them and they understand the environment. They just got the fuck in there. Just like, Pluto's in here, and that's it. So just get used to it, is what so, this here, there is something about you, and this is going to benefit you. It benefits you. This is your highest good. But you haven't seen it, and it's been almost like it's been polished and polished and polished inside of you. It glows. There's little glimmers of it, but then it's almost like it steps back. There's little glimmers of it, and then it steps back. But see, the village, there's something about a place or a group that is maybe going to help this develop in you, because it hasn't had a chance here. It has not had a chance, this mother. So there could even be, I don't know, some of you could be with your mom right now, and it's not helping you. The lessons she's teaching you are just shit. I don't know. I mean, it's really coming off like that. Like, this is superficial. And you're actually passing it on to your kids, or your kid, or to someone. You're passing this on somehow, and it's just a superficial thing. No. Now, okay, so here's also the interesting thing. The underline is the crone and the lion. Again, this is like the next step after the mother, right? Is the crone. And with the lion, this is someone who sits in a very regal position, someone who knows a lot. That's the underlying. But that's like an energy that you possessed or were with at some point, or connected to. Because this is not beneficial. It's not as powerful as this. Not as knowing, obviously, too. I mean, the lion is all about this regal knowing. It might be how to walk gracefully through life. There's a lot of lessons and wisdom here. Where this energy is sometimes it's still the student. It doesn't know. Doesn't know what's going on. Sometimes, so this is a flexible energy. That doesn't benefit you. So let's go to the tarot. I mean, it's very straight to the point. I kind of found that yesterday too. So, yeah, this bridge. Who are you passing this on to? Three of Wands, anyone who comes around. Anything that comes in? How you, the Three of Wands, it could be something to, what? Three of Wands is, it's Aries energy. Aries? I can't remember what it's in. It's Aries in, or what planet in Aries. I don't remember what that is with the Three of Wands. But it's how we manifest, how we receive. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know that's necessarily telling me who you're passing this on, but maybe that's giving you an idea. Maybe you're trying to show or help someone here to manifest, to kind of plant energetic and physical seeds in life and then receive those things back. Now, what is the superficial aspect of this? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Now, it could literally have something to do with money. It could have something to do with money, the exchange of money, the passing on of money. But it could also have to do with, are we in control of everything in our life? There's something here to do with changes in fortune and misfortune. The cycle of life. I mean, it's kind of a pretty profound thing, but it is coming across as being superficial. It's not the deeper knowing here. It might, okay, I don't want to say either that anyone has intentionally in your life, especially your mom. I don't want to say, because I feel like this is generational, the way, like, too, like passing this on and passing it on and passing it on. So I feel like you're getting some type of generational heads up here. I don't feel like this person is necessarily, if it's your mom or some sort of figure here, or even a teacher in your life, that is purposely trying to misdirect you, causing you to misdirect someone else. Because when we say superficial, it's like, if you just look at it, you know, the surface level. And when I say that, so I'm going to give an example here, is, so, okay, let's say this is a masculine looking hand, so I'm going to lean into that. Okay, let's say you're trying to teach your son a lesson here, and you're trying to teach your son a lesson about, you know, how to succeed. And I just want to say, it could be, you know, because your mom or someone has witnessed, when I see men function in this way, or when I see women function in this way, and the ones that I see function in this way have gained success. They've gained money. They've gained this. But there's more to it than that. Like, there could even be just a coincidence, or there could be a reason they function like that. And they function like that because of these underlying experiences that the mother is totally unaware of. And these underlying experiences create habit and routine and ideals that naturally form, that guide towards success, right? So it's not necessarily even that there's something that you're teaching or passing on that is incorrect, but it's superficial compared to what it really is. Like, it's much more profound, but which is funny because the crone and the lion that's like really deep. That's almost like that underlying knowledge, that really deep knowledge that would go in with, well, why does X, Y, and Z pattern seem to lead to success? Okay. So now, okay, so the village, the energy that benefits you. Oh, okay, so the other thing I want to say too, if you are also like, maybe you're showing up as someone who is instructing, passing on knowledge of some sort, and you present it in a way that just feels easy to swallow. Like, that's what I want to say. Like, if you show a kid like a piece of broccoli, but it's good for you. Well, that's not good. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what it says. It's supposed to work, because this is almost like coating it in cheese sauce. Coat it in cheese sauce, and they're gonna receive it. They're gonna take it in. It could also be something here, you know, sometimes we just find ourselves in bad luck. Right? It's more than that. It's more than that. Okay, so the village, it's opening something up. It could even be finding something in the village that is deeper than what you're used to finding. The village, wow, it's the Daughter of Pentacles. It's the Page of Pentacles. It's kind of funny. It is sort of like a child, a student. Why is it looking over to you? It's literally on the table looking over at you, your energy. You know, I could say something here as well. Like, this could also be sort of the energy of someone who's made great accomplishments. Someone who's made great accomplishments, and they're trying to teach someone. Like, let's say you're apprenticing someone, and you go on and on about your accomplishments, but that's not what you're supposed to do. Like, that's superficial. Superficial? It's because, and it could be habitual because it's connected to the mother. Like something habit formed. Because it's almost like this student of life, this small hand on the other side of the bridge, is paying attention and watching. But they're just seeing, they're not being shown what's inside them. They're not being shown what's inside them, because this village is a child. And it could be too, also being open to knowing that others beyond yourself are capable, I don't know, of teaching a child. I'm telling you, I don't know who I'm talking. I'm not. This guide is just like really, yeah, okay. That's what happens when you combine Scorpio and Aquarius. Watch out, you know, it's gonna come out of my mouth. So, okay, so the oyster. So this village is the child. I have to say it is, because I'm assuming that you're all adults coming to this reading. My channel has specifically said that this is not for kids, this channel. So there's a child's hand. You're passing something on, but there's a lot more to it. And they're watching you, though. They're watching you. There's a benefit. Okay, and the oyster. The Four of Cups. They're missing the higher cup. Your energy is passing on something. It's almost too, like, if somebody always says something, you just always say that. Yeah, you just, you know, get up and brush yourself off. You know, like, I want to say it's superficial, but it's just, you know, it's a phrase. It's like something that you just do. There's something in this energy here. It's like you're doing something superficial. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to say. I'm just the interpreter. You know, I feel a little bit like I'm, you know, sitting across from a dictator or something. And, oh no, I don't mean to call you a dictator. I don't know where this is going. I'm getting used to this energy. Just give me a minute. I'm the interpreter. And I'm like, oh God, I don't know what is coming out. So, okay. Anyways, so you're doing something. I'm not kidding you. When I feel like I have this guide right here and they're not even laughing. Just tell them. Just tell them. So, okay. There's the child in the village. Someone who really oh, maybe you're passing information on to someone. It's just going to go over their head. What the fuck? They don't care. Just like that. Yeah, I got it now. Okay, thanks. That's what it is. You're passing something on here. That's exact, because this one is looking. This one's like, boy, I want to learn from you. Okay, so this other energy that you're bridging is like, meh, that looks nice, okay. Or, yeah, no, that's what it is. And it could even be, someone wants to garner information from you, receive information from you, but only for a superficial reason. Like, it's like, how do I change everything and bring good stuff into my life? Right? This energy over here, this village is looking for you. That's what I want to say. This village wants to learn. And why do they want to learn? Because they want to know where the higher cup is. They want a better experience, but they want it through grit, right? With the oyster, they want it through grit. Or this energy is stifled. This energy could be stifled because, right, the rat is on all of the cups. Don't be preaching to the choir. Maybe that's kind of also how this comes across. Don't preach to the choir, Virgo. You could be drawn to exchange information here with those that are only drawn to more superficial pursuits. Right, like that. It's one of the biggest downfalls of humanity is our shiny things. Shiny things. Shiny, pretty things. Because we are so visual. We're just so damn visual. And the problem is, visual can lie. It can lie all the time. I'm so envious of my little dog Lily, because I'm like, she can sniff out the fucking truth. She knows the truth. You could walk up to any dog and you could have a fancy suit on, you could have the best hairdo, you could have the best ability to have conversation with another person, and she sniff right out if she knows you're a liar, lying son of a bitch. She will know. She'll be like, no, your body language, the hormones that are coming off you right now, that all tells me. Maybe not so much the body language, because we can analyze that, but the scent, like, she'll pick that up. A dog will know. I feel like that is humanity's biggest crutch. It's visual. Because there's something here about that, particularly with this at the bottom. It's almost like you do know a lot. You do know a lot, and you're quite, okay, here's the other thing. I don't know. There's that reading rainbow energy here. And it is like, I'm going to tell you what this feels like. This feels like someone who, let's say, I want to be a teacher. I'm going to grow up. I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to go to a private school, and I'm going to teach all the private kids. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the example, okay? Because it's a big school. It's got lots of money. They got pretty driveways. The landscaping's done nice. It's very prestigious. If I go in there, people treat me great. Go in there. All right. Like, it's got that vibe because they don't need you. I want to say, it's like, they don't need you. This does. Look at this. It's like, This does. Oh, I'm telling you, it's going to be an interesting 20 years. Well, I'll probably be too old to view tarot by the end of this, but anyways.
I will tell you like this, honey.
So, look at this. It's like looking for you. Sounds so desperate, doesn't it? This is little fawn, like, please teach me. Teach me. All right, we're going to see all the new sides of me pulling out these cards for you. Oh my God. Yes, the village has so much to give. But you don't see it at first. See? Looks like, and then maybe this school has rats. I don't know. Right? Like, maybe this place has rats where you would go. I'm just seeing like this fancy, prestigious. It's like preaching to the choir. Because it's, okay, like, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know much about private schools. The odd time that I've read about it, one thing that I think I came across once was one of the most important facets of sending your child to a private school is it's not so much the education that they receive there, but it is the networking possibilities that they gain. So, right? Well, it's who you know that makes success. So it's almost like, I don't know what this is, but whatever you are giving to here, whatever you are giving to, I don't know, does it, and is it something that makes you feel honored? I don't know, it's like it's something that you do have this, and maybe it's almost like a credential or something. So you have this credential, and this credential gets you somewhere. So just fucking superficial. Yeah, you know, that's interesting too. Okay, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a private school. It could be like, you know, in a place where you have public funding for education. And then this is a place where there is none. Build a school. It's like, build a school. That's what will benefit you. I'm really feeling like, yeah, now I'm getting, my Aries is coming out here. Like, now let's advocate here. I don't know. But then, okay, I've beaten that horse as much as I can, but that's how that comes across. So, okay, the thing that doesn't benefit you is the mother. The mother. She's holding down the pearl. She's holding down the pearl. She doesn't want the pearl to go. But there, right? It's like it's waiting. It's waiting to be exposed. The pearl, the wisdom. So, okay, the other way I want to go with this, oh yeah, I see that, Spirit. Okay, so this is even like, let's say you're a piano teacher and somebody has brought their child to you, and my child's going to be a piano prodigy. It's going blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, because that looks really good. Okay, that looks great on stage. It does. A pianist, right? Like a concert pianist. What a beautiful title to have. It's not necessarily superficial. You can make beautiful things out of that, but because there's something, it's almost like what the mother teaches you or has told you, it's to hold down the pearl. This mother is keeping the pearl from being exposed, okay? The mother is keeping the pearl from being exposed. So let's even just say that, yeah, somebody brought you their child and you're going to teach them something because you got the little kid's hands out there. And, you know, the more time you spend with this child, the more you really start to realize that there's something more that they're asking here. There's something more that they're interested in, right? Because here it is. I want to know more. They're looking at you, but what you're giving them is superficial. And it's almost like realizing this child doesn't want to be a pianist. This child wants to play the ukulele. I don't know. But this child is like a ukulele. They're a ukulele prodigy. So, like, has anyone become famous playing the ukulele? Probably. And I'm ignorant for not knowing. But see, it's almost like the mother knows that the child is good with the ukulele. I don't know. This is such a fascinating reading. And she's trying to force what the student-teacher relationship should be. Huh? So she's holding down the pearl. But this child is like here, waiting for you, or wanting you to see. No, there's a greater pearl in here. You just gotta look. Don't miss it. You could even be looking at something in your life on a very superficial level. Because somebody's been like suppressing something here. The energy that benefits you is to see this. Is something or an archetype has been hiding it. I don't know. So, okay, so the mother. Go back over there. Right, like if this is a God-given gift that this child has to play the ukulele, and maybe they're going to play the ukulele, and maybe like divine, like rhythm comes through that. I don't know. I mean, it's something that's, you know, there's an energy here trying to hide it. The mother. The mother putting her hand over the pearl doesn't help. The Nine of Pentacles. The Cobra. The Two of Cups. It's almost, okay, now this is coming across like your mother teaching you about relationships. What equal relationships are. And passing this on. Because you're the passer-oner. You're the bridge. You know, it's giving me this vibe too. Like, well, as you get older, you'll notice that you sound like your parents. Sound like your parents. Like, oh God, my mother used to say that to me all the time. Or, oh, my father used to say that to me all the time. Like, we kind of fall into those things here. There's something more that someone wants to learn from you. And you are just passing on the surface level possible truth. Or you're just paving over something and it's not true. I don't know. It could even be... Okay, so here's another one that I would say that is really important to be aware of too, right? Like, let's say, because you have the Nine of Pentacles with the mother. So it could be like a single mother. It could be a single mother. The energy that doesn't benefit you is a single mother. The single mother. And the teacher-student. Oh, that sounds creepy. Teacher-student. Two of Cups. Two of balance. Equal? Equal give and take here. In this. Oh, equal give and take is not beneficial in this teacher-student. I know, I'm taking a while with it because this is such a different energy and I'm really like, I feel like I get into something and it's like a whole other layer gets ripped off and it's like, whoa. Okay. The single mother hiding the pearl is the energy that doesn't benefit you. This equal give and take of teacher-student. It's almost like, no, the student is here to teach you. That's it. The child is here to teach you. Like, I don't know what your specific circumstance is, but I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. So it's a really profound reading. No, like it kind of gives you like to sit back and really think about, like, whoa, what is it? But because you are the bridge here, I want to say it could also almost be like you're talking for someone else. You're talking for someone else. Like, you know, let's say you go to your own mother for advice on how to raise your kid or something that you're doing or someone that you're trying to explain something to and they're like, they just don't get it or I don't know how to get this person to see my way, whatever that could be. And then it's no, your mother gives you advice and says, well, you should do this, that, and that. And it's like, okay, so you repeat this. You're repeating it. I mean, it could be subconsciously here. Pluto, Aquarius. There's the mother. The Hermit and the Mother of Cups. Hidden love. Hidden love. Now, that could be like pearls of wisdom. But the mother hides. Yeah, this is something. This is some reading. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, Virgo, I'm going to ask, what is the energy within you that is depleted? And how can you replenish this depleted energy? What is your greatest achievement yet to come? There you go. Thank you so much, Virgo. Till next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.